at The Rock. It is the first of our 2 World Championship fights.
I've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
That lengthy amateur career that lasted through 3 Olympic Games and then turns pro and now his 4th world title challenger. But Foster, from a tough background in Orange, Texas, greatly affected by the death of his mom when he was just 12 years old. Went on to win 8 national titles. Was a U.S. Olympic alternate and now a world champion looking to defend here in New Jersey.
And Tessie's an 11-year pro.
Yes.
People don't understand that. Tons of experience. In and out of the gyms. Training with the best of the best.
Both these guys have earned it. They have put in their time to get to this stage.
Conceição already trying to establish himself. He's walking forward. That's what he's going to want to do. These first
finding with that jab.
Test these first 4 rounds are going to be very interesting. I mean, I think the person that's going to win these first 4 rounds probably will win the fight.
We'll see who can establish themselves early on. You know, when it comes to coming out late with O'Shaquie Foster, look no further than what we saw last October, that fight against Rocky Hernandez, when one of the most dramatic title fight finishes ever in recent years. He had the round of the year in the eyes of many in the 11th round, and then scored a come from behind 12th round TKO against the mandatory challenger. He was trailing on points going into the last round and scored a stoppage for the win. And at the time, that was only the 14th fighter in modern history to do so. Oh, there's a jab that then turns over into a left hook from long range from Shock.
Then he just changed that. He changed that right hand into a left hook. That's just beautiful work right there from O'Shaquie Foster. Just reading the body of his opposition. All started with the jab test. Most important punch in boxing, to set up your power shots.
Conceição looking for that right hand behind a jab of his own, coming up short against Foster.
Right now, Conceição now is starting to pay attention to the chest of Foster. He's not looking for the head now. He's looking for the chest. He's looking to make contact with anything. He's not giving Conceição anything. Ooh, nice counter right there, attempt from Conceição. He's looking for the right hand.
Both men opening up, and Conceição trying to time that right hand.
Good distance control. Now the feints implemented by Foster. Now he's staying a little closer. He's not moving around a whole hell of a lot. He's stepping left, stepping right. He knows that right hand is coming. Let's see what he sets up off of the movement. So his right hand never changed. That's what I'm talking about. When you stay in the amateur system a little bit too long, it's hard to untrain those habits and that technique. Conceição now trying to get a little bit more aggressive now. And Foster still trying to put him in his place. He's using his feet when he has to. He's trying to take Conceição completely out of this fight by using his legs, making him fall short, and frustrating him.
It was a short right hand driving down from Foster as Conceição came into the pocket there.
Yeah, that's going to be open all night because he's starting to reach now. He's starting to get desperate. He can't find Foster. Legs are too quick.
And that's what Foster said yesterday when we met with him. He said, listen, I'm healthy. I can move. And if I can move, this is going to be much easier.
Getting beat down by Navarrete or getting schooled this early in this fight by Conceição has to be frustrating for him right now. Not to put together at least 2 punches against Foster. I know it's still early. There's still time. But
Navarrete dropped him twice, but he was able to outbox him and then rally late to earn that draw.
Yeah, but Navarrete is a guy that stands directly in front of
him. Oh, he's right there.
Yeah, he's there to be hit. And that's the reason why Conceição was able to be in that fight. Yes, and the defense, and his defense is not great. It's different when you're facing a cerebral fighter with good feet, good legs, great athleticism.
Artem Hartunian will challenge Shakur Stevenson for the lightweight championship coming up. Mark Kriegel caught up with them earlier tonight. There's a sweeping left hand by Conceição on the way out. You can see Foster jawing a bit.
Yeah, Conceição will have to turn it up. He lost the first 3 rounds already.
Yes.
He's behind in this fight, on my scorecard, at least.
He's only landing 9% of his punches thrown to him. 9%, 12 of 141.
That's frustrating. I mean, I'd rather fight, I'm not going to lie to you, I'd rather fight Navarrete, a guy that can punch as hard as him, than having to deal with this, swinging that air all night. It's like you're fighting a ghost. He's appeared to be in front of you, but you can't hit him. Foster right now put on the clinic, and you hear the fans. They don't like it. They don't like it.
Hey, listen. Foster's in the business of not getting hit, and that's what he's doing very well right now.
Oh, he got hit right there. He got hit right there. Nice little right hand. See, people don't understand the brilliance of boxing. Hit and don't get hit. You got a man directly in front of you. He's not running. He's directly in front of him, but he can't hit him. And people want to see action because everybody, you know what they're used to? They're used to seeing the MMA. That's what they're used to seeing. MMA, they got knockouts.
Or they're used to seeing what they just saw with Keyshawn Davis, which was an all-out foul-filled brawl.
That too.
And prior to that, Abdullah Mason with sensational TKO. In fact, Abdullah Mason's going to join us live, Tim. He's going to be right next to you up on the set for the State of Boxing, which will be the post-fight analysis show. And we will have Abdullah Mason live. You can see that on the ESPN app, the State of Boxing. And that's every week following our live broadcast.
3 easy rounds to 1 for O'Shaquie Foster. I spoke to Bobby Benton. He says, listen, the fakes and the feints and the jabs are doing their jobs. That was our plan.
And here comes the pressure from Conceição. He's trying to cut off that ring now. Trying to put Foster along those ropes. Letting his hands go a little bit more now, which could open opportunities for Foster if he chooses to counter.
Yeah, you can see a distinct change to the pace of the fight based on what Conceição is doing. Last round was the first round that he outlanded him, had a 10-8 connect advantage.
Nothing landed there. Just offense from Conceição again. Foster right there rolling that shot.
Yeah, not turning that right hand over at all, almost chopping, hammering with it. Two-punch combination from Foster.
Foster, he has to be comfortable right now because he hasn't switched southpaw. He has that ability also to switch southpaw. The fans getting a little bit restless right now. They want to see more action.
If the fans are getting restless, it's a Foster fight.
Yes.
Oh, there's a right uppercut between punches.
Did you see the defense after? He rolled that shot, right hand.
There's a right hand over the top from Conceição.
Good body shot right there by Conceição. Just letting his hands go. If you're going to stand there and try to block shots, Tess, something to eventually get in there on you.
Seton Hall basketball, the Devils, and the original hometown of one marvelous Marvin Hagler before Mom picked up the family, moved to Brockton, Massachusetts, a place that just unveiled a spectacular Hagler statue last month to honor the marvelous one. Total punches, you see Foster and the defense as Conceição only landing 11%.
Foster just keeping the narrow stance right there, just rolling those shots. That right hand, particularly from Conceição. Conceição will have to switch things up. All he throws are straight punches. Needs to change things up. I mean, you have a superior guy like that, like O'Shaquie Foster, who's cerebral. You can see everything coming. If you don't change things up, it's going to be hard to land punches on him. Change things up. Throw a little bit more variety in your arsenal. I hope he's just not here just to have a good time. I hope he comes in there and has a game plan and really wants to fight.
That's what he says, as Conceição just shoe shining.
But this is a boxing clinic you're witnessing right now from O'Shaquie. And I hope he can turn. I hope he turns it up as the fight continues, as Conceição fades a little bit. Either that or Conceição turn it on, Tess.
That's what's going to need to happen. Good jab off the hip from Foster.
Something's hurt. Foster just hurt something.
Well, I think his right hand on that last exchange, all of a sudden he backed off.
Yep.
He moved it, and then you saw him take his left glove and cup the top of his right glove as if to test it out or to reposition it. So we'll watch for that right hand from Foster, how much he throws it. Because after that last exchange, he went to the potty with it right there.
Just hiding behind that shoulder.
Yeah, that shoulder
It's so
roll.
brilliant.
Now, you think he's going to come with the right hand behind it?
The uppercut, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That uppercut.
He nearly did right there.
No, you're looking for the reactions of the fighter. I noticed that reaction from Foster. I don't know if he hurt his hand or not, but something he didn't like, he felt. In his hand.
He steps to the inside with a three-punch combination.
That'll keep him honest. And that'll keep you winning the fight with ease. Good counter. Ooh, he hurt him with that right hand. Buzzed him just for a split second. I saw the feet just stay still, just froze up for a minute. For just a second from Conceição.
Foster popped off that right hand. Not much offense out of Foster, but it's been defense leading the way. As Conceição's thrown 372 punches and only landing 39, so just at 10%.
Oh, wow. That has to be an all-time low for Conceição. And I saw Bobby Benton in between rounds massaging that right arm of Foster. I think in that last round, he kind of maybe probably retweaked that right arm, that right hand.
Mark Kriegel, what can you tell us about that?
Conceição is going to start having to take more chances to get in this fight to land anything, and that's going to open up doors for Foster to be able to land more offense.
No, there he turns him around, lands that right hand.
It's his last shot. It's because he has to have his feet planted to be able to throw punches. He doesn't know how to move and let his hands go. That's one of the hardest things to do, is throw combinations and move at the same time. Nice right hand right there from Conceição.
Yeah, well, he had the opportunity for it because Foster was opening up.
And he looked
so
to
there was a place to find it between punches.
Yes.
It was a wide right hand.
Not enough body work coming from Conceição either. And he's head hunting. You get a mover in there, fleet-footed guy. You want to go down to that body, try to take his legs away, at least attempt to.
That's the guy he wants. That's the most popular guy at 130 right now, him and Navarrete.
Oscar Valdez, who right now at 130 pounds is the interim belt holder in the WBO. And they have ordered Navarrete and Valdez to have a rematch of their fight from a few years ago.
I see blood caused by a head clash. Referee, I don't think saw it.
It's around the right eye of Conceição.
On both.
And the right and the left eye of Foster. Excuse me, the right eye of Foster.
Doesn't seem to be in a bad area. Is going to affect any fighter. I haven't called any of his fights, so I don't know how much of that dancing and all that stuff is fabricated. Maybe that's just him. But he told us in the fighter meetings that he don't think about winning and he don't think about losing, which I thought was interesting, his perspective on just sports in general and in life. He says he just stays positive, and whatever happens, happens.
A real cerebral guy. You saw him, Conceição, slip on that top-ranked ESPN logo, which can happen if there's enough sweat or blood.
Conceição ain't never been. He's not in this fight. Not even a little bit in this fight. He needs a knockout to win. He needs to somehow step on the gas, cut off the ring. He needs to do something different. Because if he continues to do the same thing over and over again, it's going to be easy pickings for a fighter with the IQ of Foster.
Sound like O'Shaquie Foster, and that is why Conceição is in such a deep hole, according to seemingly everybody watching ringside. Now he tries to pick up the pace, but most of that is being smothered and blocked by Foster.
Skill and
Foster
IQ.
fires back.
Skill and IQ. IQ trumps all tests. You know, you put the attributes and the skill with it, but the IQ, being at the right place at the right time. Getting in position to where you can hit your opponent and where he can't hit you. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I understand that a lot of folks at home is probably saying, oh, this is boring, this is boring, this is boring. No, this is easy. This is easy for the champion. When you completely dismantle a fighter and you take him out of his element.
Right hand got around the guard. Mark Kriegel.
Mike Basil, Conceição's cutman, says, hey, this is a deep, deep cut. There's some flesh coming out. Good news is we should be okay because there's only 3 rounds left. I can deal with it.
That's due to the clash of heads in the 9th round.
Now all Foster needs to do is punctuation at the end. He needs to turn it up a little bit. He got his man bewildered now. Got him doing whatever he wants. Starting to put a little bit more offense together against Conceição. That doesn't mean get hit now. That just means start to counter a little bit more often. He has opportunities that he's missing and passing up, and he can do that.
As we head towards the end of round number 10, WBC Junior Lightweight Championship, as Foster's trying to bring this thing in for a landing and defend his title. And then coming up in moments, we will see Shakur Stevenson. Looking to remind everybody just why he is who he is with what he faces tonight against Artem Hartunian. And then there's Shakur, pound for pound elite, maybe the most skilled of the group. Just sitting back and seeing where things will go for right now. But first, there's Hartunian. 11th round. Conceição, you see the punches landed. Only 1 round where he was able to hit double digits against the elusive and defensively sound Foster.
Conceição starting to swing like a teenage girl now. Technique is terrible. He's slapping with his punches and everything.
And his defense has led the way against Conceição. Now you'd have to think desperation time for Conceição.
This tells you right here how special Foster is. Special fighter.
Yeah. Foster completely just neutralized him in every way possible.
For your winner by split decision, and the new WBC Junior Lightweight Champion